myth or truth? You can balance it all. You can have it all. You can do it all and do it well. Myth or truth? You cannot balance it all and balance it all exceptionally well. There comes a point in life, there comes a time where we all need help along the way. Listen, you can't do it all and do it well. So this whole thing, I'm very uncomfortable with this whole term of work-life balance, because that is if to say that they are in opposing forces of each other, when they're not in opposing forces of each other. Rather, they should work together and be intertwined. The ultimate goal, the ultimate achievement ought to be that we are building a life that we don't have to escape from. We don't have to escape from. So this year, I was listening to a training, and I was talking about how for many leaders, entrepreneurs, high achievers, just like you that are watching, public enemy number one is distraction, where we feel like we have to do it all in order to do it well. Buy this, click here, go there, do that, do this. In fact, we had a question come in that asked just that thing. How can I balance God, my prayer life, volunteer Bible study, family life, mom of 3, grandmother of 4, husband, work, business owner? How can I balance all of that without feeling burned out at the end of the day? Now, here's the trick. All of us have multiple competing priorities. We have things that, the dishes are in the sink, they need to be washed. Now, if I was trying to balance that, there is no way, if I'm trying to record this YouTube training right now, but yet I've got a sink full of dishes downstairs, guess what? Am I going to be on here washing dishes while I'm giving the training? No, something is going to have to do what? Wait. And that's why we have to be so intentional about our priorities and realizing that it's okay for some things to wait. In fact, I think Rory Vaden has a book out called Procrastinate on Purpose, where some things it's good for you to wait. Some things are good to not to be done immediately, because if you're going to have full focus and do deep work, then that means everything can't be done at the same time. But in order to do all those things that you have to do without feeling burned out at the end of the day, it's so important, and I'm going to use this as an example. I have some stuff in here right now, but I'm going to use this as an example. In order for you not to feel burned out at the end of the day, let's just imagine that this is your heart, your mind, and your soul. Okay, this cup. And let's just imagine that this plate is everybody else that you have to pour into. Okay, so this is you, heart, mind, soul, and this is everybody else that you have to pour out to. Now, if you have nothing in your cup to give, because you've burned yourself out being there for everybody, you've burned yourself out doing multiple things at the same time, you've burned yourself out saying yes to too much stuff, not because it was in your divine assignment, but because you cannot say no, and you'll have a hard time saying no. If your cup is empty, guess what? What are you gonna give to others? You can't, because there's nothing there. Right? You want to be able to give from a full cup. So in order to not feel burned out throughout the day, guess what? You've got to be intentional about, I'm going to fill my cup up with some self-care. I'm going to put a nap in there, or I'm going to put some healthy eating in there, or I'm going to put my exercise session in there. I'm going to put the ability to say no in there. I'm going to put wisdom in there. I'm going to put some more kindness in there. I'm going to put people around me who can help take the load off of me. I'm going to put intentional time with my personal development in here. I'm going to put taking care of my financial future in here, so that I'm not constantly stressed about things that are happening and needs that need to be cared for. I'm going to put the ability to say no and wisdom in here. And guess what? Now my cup is getting filled throughout the day because I've taken intentional time. So now when it's time to pour, guess what? You have something to pour. You have something to give, because you have what? An overflow now. And so these are some strategies. These are some things that you can do to help fill your cup so that you're not feeling burned out at the end of the day. If you are feeling burned out, that is a clear indication that you need to pause, that you need to stop, step back, take a beat, and really assess all that you're doing and look at ways that you can get help. Is it maybe getting some help around the house, getting grocery delivery? Is it maybe just doing the everyday things? Look and see how you can empower others to help take some of that load off of your shoulders. I hope this has been so helpful to you. Listen, if we're just meeting for the first time, my name is Dr. Giovanna, Lady J. Ellison, and I am committed to helping high achievers and leaders just like you thrive in life and in business while keeping God first. Make sure that you subscribe to this channel and also join our complimentary VIP group at the website listed below, giovanna.com, so that we can send you ongoing motivation and encouragement and hope to help you go to the next level. Thanks so much for watching, and remember, fill your cup first. Talk to you soon.